Welcome to Chalice Unitarian Universalist Congregation. Happy Father's Day to all of you fathers, stepdads, foster dads, pet dads, and all of you out there who are father figures. You are appreciated. We are a community of diverse beliefs and experiences, nurturing the liberal religious spirit and united by our desire to grow in love and in service. Whoever you are, whomever you love, whatever your life's journey, you are welcome here. Whether you gather with us every Sunday, once or twice a year, online or in person, or with us this morning for the very first time, we are happy to have you with us today. I'm Jessica Schultz, and I'll be the worship associate. Our service is led by our minister, Reverend Sharon Wylie. Our worship musician this morning is John Schultz, and our song leader is Maria Pia Duffy-Foltz. Our sound engineer is Jake Diock, and our tech engineers are Hope Campbell and Finn Hayes. Our greeters are Debbie and John Restler. And whoever ends up being on our hospitality team today, thank you in advance. Welcome to Sunday worship service. Welcome to everyone who is here in the chapel, and welcome to those of you out there who are joining us on Zoom. We welcome children in our community and here in our worship. Please talk to our Director of Family Ministries, Kathleen Swift, to learn more about our programs for children. Childcare for our youngest children is always available during the services. Today is our monthly all-church worship service when we will worship together in ritual and story, moving our bodies, celebrating the joys of our diverse community. Today, we will celebrate our Unitarian Universalist tradition of the flower communion, in case you hadn't realized that already by the number of flowers that are piling up there. If you're sitting in a row that is not full, it looks like many of you have left room in your row, so thank you for doing that. Some people arrive late, and it just makes it easier for them to find a seat. We don't want people to feel unwelcome. As a reminder, feel free to wear a mask or step outside as needed for your own personal comfort. You can hear whatever is happening inside when you are outside on the courtyard. We're always delighted to see newcomers who join us in worship. And as a newcomer, you might be interested in the groups and activities which we offer here and are found in our email newsletter. Online newcomers will receive an email invitation to join our email list after the service. And in-person newcomers, if you haven't already given us your email address when you signed in today, please share it before you leave. Our weekly email is the best way to get information about the many activities we offer here at Chalice. And now, let's take a breath together. We begin our services by lighting our chalice, the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith. The flaming chalice was first used during World War II by the Unitarian Service Committee as a symbol of life-saving refuge for people fleeing persecution in Europe. In honor of our multi-gen community, we invite everyone here with a birthday this month to come forward as you're willing and able, so we may sing a happy birthday song to you. We know we have congregants with a birthday this month, so come on up. And June Bailey, I hope you're joining us online. Happy birthday to you. Okay.
Happy birthday, we love you. Please join me in the hand motions of our embodied affirmation. We are Unitarian Universalists, a people of open minds, loving hearts, and helping hands. A lot has happened this week. We seemed very joyful this morning, but I just wanted to take an extra moment maybe to have some body care. So I want to invite you to do what we call the big sigh, that we're going to take a big breath and then let it out and make noise like whoo, okay? So let's try that all together. Inhale. Let's do that again. That's good. Maybe give yourself a little hug if you need one. You know how our animals shake when they're nervous or scared? Our bodies can do that too. We need to take care of ourselves. The words of our call to worship. You whose hearts are breaking, come in. You whom pain has touched and sorrow and shock. You who have raged this week and read the news with anger. You whom loss has shadowed. You who grieve. Come in, come in. You with hearts open to joy and hope, come in. You whom love has touched and friendship and wonder. You who have laughed this week and felt gratitude for life's many blessings. You to whom gifts are given in abundance. You who rejoice, come in, come in. All our hearts are broken and open. All of us here grieve and rejoice. This is our place and this is our hour to gather and sing and cry and laugh. Come in. Let us worship together.
Please rise and body your spirit to join me in singing hymn number 1021, Lean on Me. Sometime in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if you are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, or it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Oh, only brother, when you need a hand, we all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Whenever we gather together, there will be those among us who are joyful with happy news, as well as those who are grieving or in distress. Our challenge at any gathering is how to honor joy and sorrow together. At this time, we invite anyone with a joy or sorrow here in the chapel to come forward and light a candle at our altar. Parents, please assist your children if they'd like to light a candle. Online congregants, you are welcome to share joys and sorrows with each other in the chat box. And also, feel free to light your own candle of joy or sorrow at home. Reverend Sharon will lead us in singing.
I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. Let's do love. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. Tears. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. Strength. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. Joy. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. Peace. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. As Unitarian Universalists, we celebrate diversity, find beauty in diversity, and we have covenanted to uphold our values of pluralism and interdependence. It is not always easy in our rapidly changing world to embrace all the challenges that diversity and differences bring. But we nevertheless aspire to live with openness and curiosity rather than fear or hate. This morning's service marks multiple holidays and times of year. It is Father's Day. In our community, we have fathers. We have children of all ages who will honor their fathers today. We have families without fathers. We have congregants who are not in relationship with their fathers. We have congregants whose fathers have died. So it can be a complicated day. So hugs and blessings to each of us. June is Pride Month. Happy Pride. San Diego's own Pride celebration is about a month from now. Juneteenth is coming up this week, so is summer solstice. School is letting out, and our denomination's annual General Assembly starts this week. So there's a lot to do. And of course, many of us marched yesterday at gatherings around the county. We are coping with challenging political times and political news. So again, it is not always easy in a rapidly changing world to embrace all the challenges that diversity and difference bring. But we nevertheless aspire to live with openness and curiosity rather than fear or hate. We celebrate our diversity this morning, first with a story. It is not specifically a story about Juneteenth, but it is a story about how we humans have too often tried to force conformity on each other rather than respect differences. At a time when fear of the other abounds, it is good to remember that we are part of a long human history of fearing the other. And may our remembering strengthen us to keep trying to do and be better. So I invite the children and anyone else who would like to come forward for the story. Our story is called Stolen Words, written by Melanie Florence and illustrated by Gabrielle Grimard. Melanie Florence is an author of Cree and Scottish heritage. The Cree are a Northern American indigenous people whose land is primarily in what we now call Canada. Please forgive me for any mispronunciation of Cree words. She came home from school today, skipping and dancing, humming a song under her breath, clutching a dream catcher she had made from odds and ends, bits of string, plastic beads, and brightly colored feathers. Her glossy braids danced against her shoulders, swaying with her, black as a raven's wing. "Grandpa," she asked, clutching his hand, spinning under his arm before dropping it again, "how do you say grandfather in Cree?" He stopped breathing for a moment, a lifetime to a 7-year-old. He looked down at her sadly. "I don't remember," he answered. "I lost my words a long time ago." A frown clouded her face. "How do you lose words, Grandpa?" she asked. "They took them away," he answered. She thought for a moment. "Where did they take them?" she asked. "Where they took all of us," he said. "Away from home, away from laughter and soft words, away from our mothers who cried for us." She reached for his gnarled hand. "Who took you away, Grandpa?" she asked quietly. "Men and women dressed in black, talking to us with words we did not know," he answered. They reached home and sat on the stairs together. "Where did they take you, Grandpa?" she asked. "Away to a school that was cold and lonely, where angry white faces raised their voices and their hands when we used our words," he answered. "They took our words and locked them away, punished us until we forgot them, until we sounded like them." Harsh, sharp words, so different from the sound of our beautiful ones. She touched his weathered face, tried to wipe the sadness away with her soft hands. She looked down at her lap and handed him the dream catcher that she had made for her room. "You take this, Grandpa," she said. "Maybe it will help you find your words again." He smiled at her, his granddaughter, and touched her innocent face, a face that had never known hard words or raised hands. He smiled and kissed her head. The next day she skipped out of school again, smiling widely at her grandfather. She stopped in front of him and took a deep breath. "Tansei, namasam," she said. His eyes widened. She smiled brighter than the sun. "I found your words, Grandpa," she said. She pulled a tattered, well-worn paperback out of her book bag. "Introduction to Cree," it said. "My teacher helped me find this for you at the library." He reached for it, his hands shaking, opened it, feeling the soft, much-loved pages under his fingers. "Nosisem," he whispered, "granddaughter." The word felt familiar in his mouth. It felt like his home, his mother. He turned the pages of the book carefully. Masanahakan, book. He turned another, word after word. Pekeske wetwina. His words, pages and pages of them. He looked at his granddaughter, his Nasisem. "Thank you, Taneka," he said. "Will you read to me?" she asked, taking his hand in hers and leading him home. "Will you teach me your words?" His heart danced as he nodded, holding the book against his chest. We celebrate our diversity this morning next with one of the rituals of multi-generational community. The Unitarian Universalist Bridging Ceremony celebrates the transition of our youth from their high school experience into young adulthood. It is a time of tremendous change and stress and celebration for our youth. No matter the individual plans, everything that has been routine and familiar will be changing. We have one young person from Chalice bridging into young adulthood this morning, Rose Miller. And so, yeah, yay. So the bridging ceremony is a rite of passage that welcomes this bright and energetic person into the rewards and responsibilities of adult life. So the bridge has two sides. Do we have the image of the, there we go. Imagine the bridge. One side is childhood and adolescence, and I think we're gonna make that side over by the double doors. I'll call people up in a second. And then the other side is a vast frontier of the unknown, full of boundless opportunities and new challenges. So, metaphorically, on the other side of the bridge includes the whole congregation, but we're not going to do that. But let me call Rose and any children who might like to come up to go stand by the double doors. And so, the children are there with her symbolically. Go ahead. You'll need to welcome them. They know you. So when it's time, Rose is gonna leave you guys and move to a different side of the room. So then over on this side, we're gonna have, I think we have, if you're under 30, and I think we have some folks prepared to come up, like her sister, is Ivy here? Yeah, so come and stand over here. Let's get can we move the microphone out of the way for this part? Thank you. I'll invite Kathleen up. Okay. So you have that side of the bridge over there and this side of the bridge over here. Okay. So, as I mentioned, we, the adult members of the church community, also stand on this side. And we stand on this side with arms open to welcome her, our minds prepared to mentor and to learn from her, and our hearts prepared to share life together with her. Come on up, Kathleen.
Before we start, I just wanted to say, Rose, on a personal note, some of those pictures with you and kids and babies, it just reminds me how lucky we are because you are so good with our kids. Thank you. Okay, now the script. It is our custom in Unitarian Universalism to welcome our babies and children into our congregations with a child dedication ceremony. During this time, we give those infants and young children a rosebed that is tightly closed, and we remove the thorns from the flower stem. That bud symbolizes a life just starting to unfold and reveal itself. In that closed bud is the hope and love we have for each individual child. Removing the thorns is our way of saying that we want to help our children begin their lives with as many dangers and obstacles removed as possible. You have reached the other side of childhood, and it is fitting to use the rose again to remind you of the threshold you are about to cross. You will notice this rose is not a tight bud, but rather a more fully opened, glorious flower, just as your life has started to reveal the awesome young adult you are becoming. Also notice the stem is not stripped of its thorns. All of us gathered here know that we can no longer protect you from the dangers and obstacles of adulthood. So be careful with that rose. And that's the last time I'm going to tell you that, probably.
Today we honor the youth among us, you who are stepping beyond and away and toward. Today we share in your journey and encourage your discovery. Today we welcome your energy. Congregation, say with me, we honor you. We honor you. We offer you a safe place to grow, Today we celebrate your hopes and dreams. Come live, breathe, thrive, and rejoice. Your time is now. Again, we honor you. We honor you. You need to speak up, I'm sorry. And so now I invite you to cross the bridge. There you go. Wave goodbye. Today you cross a bridge. Go now and explore with wonder. We will support and nurture you. Congregation, say with me, you are the future. You are the future. Today you cross this bridge. Go now and make choices that make you happy. We will support and nurture you. Say with me, you are amazing. You are amazing. It's okay. You can take a minute. And we'll say together, together we share a special place. Together we learn. Together we love. Together we grow. Amen and blessed be. Yay. You may be seated. All right, go ahead. Yeah, you can sit down. Yeah. Thank you. The children can go back to their seats too. So we have a few songs that have Spanish verses, and we sometimes just launch into them. But in the spirit of our diversity celebration, we wanted to go a little slower. We know we don't all speak Spanish, and so we're just going to do a simple, repeating of some of the words to maybe help you get a little more comfortable saying them. And, it just feels like a time to remind us, it's understandable that people feel like, sometimes feel like they only want to hear their own language around them, right? Like with the world changing so rapidly, we all yearn for ways to feel like more comfortable and less challenged. And, that's not what how Unitarian Universalists aspire to be. So when we feel our times of discomfort, I hope that's an invitation to stop and reflect and try to, lean in. So we're going to sing De Colores, and so this is the Spanish verse. I'm not going to sing it. I'm just going to ask you to repeat the words so we can just say them. It's hard to sing in a different language, even when you know it. So de colores se visten, los campos en la primavera. En la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de afuera. Que vienen de afuera. De colores es al arco. De colores es al arco. Iris que vemos lucir. Iris que vemos lucir, y por eso los grandes amores, de muchos colores me gustan a mí. De muchos colores me gustan a mí. And your only other instruction is to sing with gusto. Let's go.
All the colors
And now we celebrate our diversity this morning with the flower ceremony. The Unitarian Universalist flower ceremony service that we are about to celebrate originated in 1923 by Norbert Capek, founder of the modern Unitarian movement in Czechoslovakia. It is sometimes called flower communion. It is sometimes called flower celebration. On the last Sunday before the summer recess of the Unitarian Church in Prague, all the children and adults participated in this colorful ritual. When the Nazis took control of Prague in 1940, they found Dr. Capek's gospel of the inherent worth and beauty of every human person to be, as Nazi court records show, too dangerous to the Reich for him to be allowed to live. Dr. Capek was sent to Dachau, where he was killed the next year during a Nazi medical experiment. This gentle man suffered a cruel death, and it is a reminder of how radical this message of celebrating our diversity still is even today. And his message of human hope and decency, common decency, lives on through his flower ceremony, which is widely celebrated today. It is a noble and meaning-filled ritual we recreate here this morning. So first, let's hear the story of Dr. Capek's creation of this ritual.
Nearly 100 years ago, the Unitarian minister Norbert Capek offered his Czechoslovakian congregation a ritual to respond to their questions about how to be a community that welcomed rather than suppressed diversity. Czechoslovakia was a country formed in the aftermath of war, struggling just 5 years after the end of that war with questions of belonging and identity, trust and anxiety. Capek's ritual took the traditional bread and wine communion that his community was too heretical for and too resistant to these usual symbols and played with this ritual. He turned instead to the beauty of nature all around them and invited each of his congregants to find a flower and bring it to the church one Sunday. That each person would find the flower that was beautiful to them was a symbol of their affirmation that each of us has a piece of the truth, our unique sense of what beauty means. On their way into the church, his congregation was in turn invited, each of them, to place that flower in a vase, which symbolized their free choice to enter into community alongside all the other people that saw beauty in their own way, symbolized by their flowers placed there as well. A free church where people freely choose to walk together across their differences. Once everyone had gathered, they'd bring the vase forward. Then the minister, Capek, he would bless it. And then he'd invite everyone to choose a flower to take home with them, but just not the one that they came with. Again, this free choice affirmed each person's choice to be blessed by another and to receive with an open heart their different understandings of beauty and to feel connected rather than divided by this difference. In this moment where so many forces seek to divide people, to play on our fears of differences and our anxieties of the other, here we remember that we freely choose to walk together and to be blessed by the differences between us and to see these differences as beauty.
We'll sing.
Please rise and body your spirit to sing the song, Bring a Flower. Please be seated.
Now we will share in the flower ceremony. Those of us here in the chapel are asked to approach the altar reverently, with a sense of how important it is for each of us to address our world and one another with gentleness, justice, and love. I ask that you select a flower, different from the one you brought, that particularly appeals to you. And as you take your chosen flower, noting its particular shape and beauty, please remember to handle it carefully. It is a gift that someone else has brought to you this morning. It represents that person's unique humanity and therefore deserves your kindest touch. We hope our congregants online will enjoy being part of the ritual through watching those of us here in the chapel. Let us share in this Unitarian Universalist ritual of oneness and love. You are invited forward.
please join me in singing verse 2 of Bring a Flower. Share your blessings, lean on others, help your neighbor, then receive. Feel the hunger, tend the hurting, will be with you when you grieve.
It was so beautiful. Oh my goodness. The Sunday offering is an expression of the generosity that makes our congregational life possible. The Buddha said that no true spiritual life is possible without a generous heart. Generosity allies itself with an inner feeling of abundance, the feeling that we have enough to share. We encourage you to text your donation to Chalice. If you haven't texted a donation before, once you text the amount, you'll get a reply with a link to enter your card information. If your Sunday donation is meant to be part of your pledge, please indicate pledge after you put down the dollar amount. The phone number for text donations will be on the screen in just a moment, and if you prefer to make an in-person donation of cash or checks, there are envelopes and a donation box right there by the chapel doors, and you can leave those after the service. Please give generously. Please join in dedicating our offering with these words of affirmation. We give to the work of Chalice Congregation. Our work weaves the fabric of love called community. To this end, we dedicate ourselves and this our offering.
Good morning. Hoping you will help me sing a song here that Reverend Sharon found, actually part of the district, right? No. So I'm sorry. It's a beautiful song, and it's very relevant for today. And I'm hoping you would help me on the chorus. So we're going to sing the chorus first, and then so I'll sing it once, and then if you could join me on the chorus, and then we'll do a verse and chorus and verse and chorus, and we'll have a song. We are all a of us all. Please join me. We are all a part of it, all at the heart of it, the wonder of life, the beauty of love, here in the heart of us all. Flowers bob their heads, leaves blow in the wind, critters call and hide, rivers flow as rain descends under the shelter of the trees. People in their circles sing, young and old and in between. We won't let go of what we know. We are all a part of it, all at the heart of it, the wonder of life, the beauty of love, here in the heart of us all. Shadows fall on the land, tyrants try their hands. We could look away, but we care that all are safe. We gather up our courage now, holding fast to joy and truth, centered in abiding love. We still hold on and we are strong. We are all a part of it, all at the heart of it, the wonder of life, the beauty of love, here at the heart of us all. One more time. We are all a part of it, all at the heart of it, the wonder of life, the beauty of love, here at the heart of us all.
We have one more hymn to sing before our closing hymn. But I wanted to share with you Sia Hamba, some of you may know, and it's one of my favorite hymns. And I have us sing it here almost never, because the line that we sing over and over again is marching in the light of God. And I know that God is a barrier word for some of y'all. But I've realized, like, oh, we should be singing this anyway. You don't know that this is, I've been here 13 years, and you don't know that this is one of my favorite hymns. So it comes from South Africa, and so it's Zulu is the first verse. There's also we're going to sing it in Spanish. And to help us with the translation of God, I've given us a verse where we'll sing Marching in the Light of Love. So first I'm just gonna, like we did before, I'm just going to have you repeat some of these words. So the trickiest part, I know it all looks tricky. It's called Sia Hamba, and you see sometimes we sing it Sia Hamba, but the main way we sing it is Sia Hambe. So I'm going to sing it to help you, if you haven't heard this song, just to help you see what's happening. Sia hambe kukenyan kwenkos, sia hambe kukenyan kwenkos, sia hambe kukenyan kwenkos, sia hambe kukenyan kwenkos. So we're not singing it yet. It seemed like we were. Okay. Sia hambe. Kukanyen kwenkos. Sia hambe kukanyen kwenkos. Okay, so we do that line 4 times. They're like 2 pairs. And then, siya hamba, hamba, siya hamba, hamba. Siya hamba, hamba, siya hamba, hamba. Siya hambe ku kenyen kwenkos. Siya hambe ku kenyen kwenkos. Okay, and this song is so great when we know all of the parts. And we're not gonna teach all of the parts, but I have to teach you the best part, which is, some of you will feel comfortable singing, siya hamba, hamba, siya hamba, hamba. But those of us who feel inspired could sing, siya hamba, hamba, siya hamba, ooh. So instead of that last hamba, you go ooh, and it sounds great. So you're really confident with the Zulu part, right? Okay, so let's look at it in Spanish. Spanish will seem easy now. It's the next one. Okay, caminando en la luz de Dios. 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 We do that a couple more times then. Caminando, vamos caminando, or vamos, okay. Caminando, vamos caminando, caminando en la luz de Dios. Okay, so we're gonna sing it in Zulu, then English, marching in the light of God, then we'll sing it marching in the light of love, then we'll sing it in Spanish, and then we'll come back around to marching in the light of God again. It's gonna be great. You're ready. I like to sing it really loud, so I'm gonna step away from the microphone.
Please rise. marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God.
Our closing words come from Adam Slate. We end our gathering with gratitude for camaraderie, shared wisdom, goodwill, and support that we extend to each other within this community. May we continue to bless each other with these gifts, and may we reflect these blessings back out into the world as we minister to those around us. Love and blessings to each of you. Blessed be. You are invited to close our time together by singing the well. And after the closing hymn, please return to your seat for a couple of announcements.
Water that quenches my thirst, a thirst for
I'm Ann Cunningham, and I'm representing the Social Justice Committee. As you know, most of you know, I think we received $30,000 grant to, which we're going to use to provide beds for interfaith community services for the next year. And that's wonderful. But you know, beds aren't enough. So the committee is having a drive to collect household items, gently used items. Mitch Snow, our liaison with Interfaith Community, defines that as anything you would give to your mother or grandmother, they will accept. So we're having a drive for the next 3 weeks, June 22nd, 29, and July 6th. And we encourage you to bring items to the green room. Don't leave them anywhere else but the green room in the hub. And after the 6th, Interfaith will collect all the items, and I'm sure everything will be greatly appreciated. I happened to check the green room this morning for some unknown reason, and guess what? There's already a contribution, so I think our drive is going to be successful. Thank you.
Okay, and I'll do my social justice announcement next, because that falls in line. Interested Chalice members and friends are invited to visit Interfaith Warehouse supporting the Make It Home program next Sunday, the 22nd, following the coffee hour. And Marshall isn't here, but he's trying to arrange carpools. Memoir team, this is a plug for the memoir team. Have you lived a life of wild adventure? Have you met someone famous? Did you overcome adversity? It may be time to write a memoir. Too hard, you say? Never fear. You can attend the memoir group where you can find encouragement, writing tips, and loving ears eager to hear your stories. And you get to hear everybody else's stories too. It's the coolest group. I'm a member, and it's really, really fun. We meet online the fourth Friday of every month at 10 a.m. If you'd like further information, you can see Emily Troxel or Debbie Street-Adele or me after the service. And my final, well, not my final, next to final. Okay. You want to go next? Sure. And then, yeah.
Mine's your favorite announcement. There's chocolate cake and cheesecake in the hub refrigerator. I just need someone to sort of take charge of that and put them out and get some plates out for us. So, yeah, enjoy.
Chocolate cake, well, let's go now. Okay, but finally, the website committee is looking to expand our team. We are not looking for a super duper programmer, but if you had those skills, that wouldn't hurt. What we're looking for is the ability to look at our Chalice website with fresh eyes. Do you have some comfort with computers? Do you have a willingness to learn new skills? Come and join us. You can talk to Reverend Sharon or Julie Ben or myself if you have questions. And finally, our social hour will begin in a few minutes online at this same Zoom link and in person on our courtyard. There's a way for you, and if there's a way you'd like to visit somebody who's online, you can go into the green room and take a coffee with you and visit with our friends who are attending today. Reverend Sharon and I look forward to greeting you at the chapel doors to hear how it went today for you. A little long maybe. Enjoy your day and don't forget to stop and smell the flowers.